Yes, 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 it's a record. It is a new world record. And it's that man again, Alex Hales. 2 years ago, England posted 444. And it just eclipsed it.
First boundary, and it's a good one from Johnny Bairstow. No swing for Jai Richardson. Crashed away. Johnny Bairstow, you offer him any kind of width, and he'll fully commit to the stroke.
Catch it was the call, but I think it was past Ashton Agar before he had a chance.
And another one. We've seen a straight drive, a drive through the offside, so Richardson comes a bit straight, and Johnny Bairstow just says, thank you very much. Well, that's a nice one to get. Jason Roy on the back of that tremendous century in Cardiff. He's not going to miss a leg stump half volley, even though it's 93.1 miles an hour. Well, that's high, and it's handsome. It's going to be another boundary. This is now a terrific start for England. 32 for naught after 4.3. Oh, and again. And the first six.
All the pressure build up from Jai Richardson. It's now released from Stanley. 14 runs off the over already. Jason Roy pounces.
Cool, that's gone miles, really miles. Jimmy, that's reached the TV trucks pretty much.
Yeah, it can be a tough ground to bowl short on. We've seen him have some success with it against Johnny Bairstow, but Jason Roy there getting hold of that and straight into the stand. Brilliant shot.
Four runs. This is such a hard ground to defend, and it's such a good pitch. Four. This is no day to be a bowler, Jim.
No, just rub salt in the wounds is there as well.
He does hit the ball hard, doesn't he? Look, I mean, that fielder hasn't got far to go. Well, they both hit it hard. I wouldn't say there's a lot of difference in power between Roy and Bairstow. That's why they're just a nightmare to bowl to. 50 for Johnny Bairstow. A lot of good strokes in that innings. A couple of moments of good fortune as well. You've got to ride those and make them count. Oh, wow, that's brutal. And the 100 comes.
Yeah, I don't know, but to just watch Glenn Maxwell. Not going to let him settle this over though, and Jason Roy with a brutal shot down the ground.
And that's 50 as well, so Roy follows Bairstow. Glorious exhibition from this pair. There have been 14 fours and 3 sixes. That's 6 as well, I think. Yeah, oh, easily. This is an exhibition.
Wonderful strike. 89 miles an hour. Billy Stanley brought back into the attack to get the breakthrough, and Jason Roy just dismisses him to the boundary. Well, Andrew Tye back into the attack, and he's met with a maximum. 147 for naught in 18.1 overs. 400 is on the card here. That's going to be gone. Good fielding from Darcy Shaw. Fast hands from Tim Payne. And you fancy that Jason Roy is short here.
Oh, he's well short. And he knows it, and he's furious with himself already. He called Bairstow. Bairstow didn't want to go. He made the decision to come for that second run. He's lost his wicket on a beautiful batting pitch. Out it is. 82 from 61 balls. It's 159 for 1.
First boundary for Alex Hales. Nicely swept away. Aaron Finch into the attack for Australia.
He only just about timed it. Look at the speed with which it's gone to the boundary. Alex Hales is away now with a couple of boundaries. And that might be 4 as well. In fact, less of the might. It just is.
Another wide one, and it's another boundary. Width offered and accepted by Hales. Well, Bairstow, he gets in on the action. Now that Roy's gone, it's another 6. He might have even been taken in the crowd.
It's a heartbreaker if you're a bowler. Clever, really clever, getting into the ball early and making sure he hits it flat in front of square, so he takes the square leg fielder out of the game. We may be on the brink of an extraordinary score here today. Unbelievable shot. Have a look at him clear his left side out of the way, turned it into a sort of a baseball setup, and then just picked the length. So he set himself up on the line of the ball and hammered the length.
It's well described. It's almost a baseball swing, isn't it? It's a foul ball in baseball, but it's 6 big ones in this game. 300 up as well.
Now then, yes, what a good catch. It went flat and hard. And I suppose there's an element of good fortune or bad fortune to whether you pick out the fielder or not.
Well, Ashton Agar, he's been the pick of the bowlers. He's done some clever things. He's changed his pace. That one into the wicket. Trying to get deep in the crease was Bairstow. Jai Richardson, a good athlete. Oh, he had a little wrestle with it. But thankfully for the Australians, they get the breakthrough. But that is an incredible innings. Warm applause. 139 off just 92 balls, Johnny Bairstow.
That's the trouble with the short picture. If you telegraph them, they disappear.
13 sixes in the innings for England. Just under 15 overs to come.
That's gone high. Very high indeed. And it's a tremendous catch from Aaron Finch, right on the boundary. Judged it perfectly. Now went miles in the air. It's Josh Buttler with the strike.
Yeah, what a catch this is. It was in the air for an age, and to get under it and judge it the way he did was a really good effort. Slower ball from Richardson.
The Aussie way, the fingers pointing towards the sky. Very well judged from Aaron Finch. Josh Buttler goes for 11. It's 335 for 3. Now, has he got a bit of glove on that? Yes, he has. 3 figures for Alex Hales. His 6th ODI century. Second here at Trent Bridge. He's come from 62 deliveries, 14 fours and 3 sixes.
He's coming here under pressure with his spot not cemented in this team, and he's played a brilliant knock for England.
Owen Morgan, the England captain, takes him 10 balls to hit his first 6.
We've seen a lot of this today. 14 sixes altogether, and Owen Morgan getting in on the act. Short ball from Ty, dispatched.
And that's gone off the inside edge towards the short boundary on the onside. Another boundary. That's huge. That is a monster. That's in the slot. He's swung hard, it's come off the middle, it's gone miles.
Can't bowl there on this pitch. We've seen that disappear already today. Alex Hales just obliging, and another huge six.
Oh, that's huge. Lovely swing of the willow there from Owen Morgan. Well, that's going to be 400. Yes, it is. The 400 up for England. With 7 overs to go. There you go, the standing ovation. Now, we saw 444 here 2 years ago. England are well on the way to beating that. Well, Marcus Stoinis says, cheers, Skip. Thanks for putting me back on. Well, there's records galore being broken today by the England team and by individuals. Owen Morgan becomes the highest run scorer in one-day cricket history for England. 5,419 runs. And there's 6 more of them. Make that 5,425 runs.
Oh, 50 now for Owen Morgan. He just become the leading run scorer. He now becomes the fastest maker of the 50 in one-day international cricket for England. 21 balls. Now, he only had 9 after 9 balls there. He hit 6 of his 10, and then he went nuts. Surpassing Jos Buttler's 50 from 22 balls. He's the main man.
It's back to back. It's a big one again. It's a longer part of the ground. It's still not big enough from a bowler's point of view.
Oh, time after time they hit the middle of the bat. Just unbelievable. It's making the kind of sound that, well, dare I say it, Adam Gilchrist's bat used to make. More power. More concrete finding. More damage. 41st 4, and there have been 26s, 61 boundaries, I ask you.
Oh, yes, 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 it's a record. It is a new world record. And it's that man again, Alex Hales. 2 years ago, England posted 444, and it just eclipsed it.
Well, this in its way is a more remarkable performance. I've never seen the ball struck as consistently well as this. Astonishing.
Oh, it's high into the air. Fielder coming in from deep mid-wicket, settles and takes the catch. Ashton Agar. He's a good athlete, he's a good cricketer. So too Alex Hales falls short of the 150, 147, just 92 deliveries. Yet another significant hand in what has become a world record score. 459 for 4.
Well, he is going to get the most magnificent reception. This is his home ground, and part of the game. He said how much he liked batting here, indeed, more than he liked batting anywhere else. Here's why.
That's high into the sky as well. No one's got it. It's the captain, Tim Payne. Settles. That's 2 and 2. Starting to run through them now.
Well, that's a sparkling innings from Owen Morgan. That goes high too, you know. When they've gone up, they've come down with ice on them today. Anyway, brilliant performance by Morgan. 67 from 30 balls, it's 4:59 for 5. Brilliant hundreds from Johnny Bairstow and Alex Hales set England up. Jason Roy was no less good, and Owen Morgan was to set an all-time record. Just 22 runs came from the final 15 balls of the innings. It was rather a case of after the Lord Mayor's show. There are the partnerships: 159, 151 and 124. Brilliant, as I say, and we'll be repeating